Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to register for the 29th annual Spring Walk to Build by joining a team or registering as an independent walker. So the first thing you're going to do is go to www.habitat7rivers.org. And the first thing you're going to see is this register button. And when you click on it, it is going to bring you to this page. So this page has the 29th annual Spring Walk to Build registration hub. So you can register your team, which we show how to do in another video, or you can register yourself, which means you can join a team or register as an independent walker. So we're going to click on register yourself. And you're going to notice that it feels a little bit like you're purchasing something, but you're not. I promise you it's totally free. We're going to go ahead and hit add to cart. And then it's going to bring up this window. If this window doesn't automatically pop up for you, you're going to want to click on this view cart, and that will pop it up for you. Because when you click add to cart, it's going to add your registration to the quote unquote cart. So again, you're not purchasing anything. You'll notice when you get into your cart that it says free right here. And once you're here, you're going to go ahead and click checkout now. And so once you get to this next page, this is really where your registration is going to kick into high gear. So if you are someone who is joining a team, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click this drop down and you're going to choose which team that you want to join. And I'm going to join Team Brutus. And I have registered Team Brutus under my married name. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change my name because it won't let me register twice. So I'm going to put in a unique name and a unique email address. And all of these fields here are required. If you are someone that has a browser that automatically inputs your information, pay close attention to this state field because sometimes it won't enter that field for you because it's a drop down. So once you have all of these fields input and all of them are what you want them to be, you also have the option to keep your last name private if you don't want your whole name listed on the team page or on the event page. And then you can come down here to set your personal fundraising goal. Now, if you have a team goal, you would want to make sure that all of the members of the team are working towards that team goal, and you would want to set your goal accordingly. So the one thing to remember when setting your fundraising goal is that the 29th annual Spring Walk to Build is the biggest fundraiser that we have to support Habitat programs, including the new home construction program and the critical repair and modification program. So every dollar that you raise is critical to our volunteers being able to do the work that they do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in $250 here. That is optional, but this t-shirt size here, that is required because we want to make sure that we have enough sizes for everybody that's participating in the walk. So I'm going to put L there for large. You can also type it out. It's totally up to you. And then this next section is where you can list the name of the team member or team captain who recruited you. So if you're participating in the team challenge where you can earn a fundraising bonus for your team for doing things you're already doing, like letting us know who recruited you to the walk, you would put their name here to make sure that they get credit and get those points for the team challenge. So you would put their name in here. Brutus is very persuasive. He's the one that recruited me. And then you can come down here to personalize the link to your personal walker's fundraising page. Now, if you're joining a team, you're somebody that has already had a team name that has their own individual link. This is not for your team. This is for you specifically. So I am going to come in here and I am going to put my name, and because I'm on Team Brutus, it is going to make my link specific to Team Brutus and to me. So I'm going to just put my name. If somebody else has already put their name Katie in here, it's going to kick it back and not let me do it. And I'll have to put Katie 123 or my first name and my last name, something that's going to be unique to me. So once you have that put in there, you would hit save. And it's already going to have all of your information. So if you need to edit any of that information, you can click edit. Otherwise, once you have in there what you want in there, you're going to hit next. This is where you put the information where you want your receipt to go. So I put Katie Layton in for the registration, and I'm putting Katie Luce here just to demonstrate that these can be different names. This is how you want your registration receipt to be made out. So it might be exactly the same information that you just input, and if it is, I'm so sorry for the repeat. So thank you so much for your patience and grace. And then after you're done inputting that information and the email address where you want the receipt to go, you can choose to receive emails with updates about the spring walk to build, or you can uncheck it and you won't receive any emails with updates from us. Once you have that section taken care of, you can come down here to select your registration preferences. Now, this is where if you want to personalize the fundraising page that's going to be created for you, if you want to upload a picture of you walking from a previous year or customize it in any way, you're going to want to input a password here. And what that's going to do, it's the only step to creating the registration for your Rally Up account. And if you want to do that to personalize your page, all you have to do is input a password and confirm the password, because your username is going to be the email address that you use to register. So if you don't want to do that, you don't want to bother with customizing your page, any of that jazz, that's totally okay. You can keep that unchecked and it's going to let you register even though you haven't created a new account. So this is going to bring you to your final confirmation page. And if all of this information is correct, you're going to hit either submit here or submit here. Either of these buttons do the trick. Once you hit submit, you're going to get your confirmation page. You can immediately share the campaign on Facebook, Twitter, or have the direct link so that you can copy and paste it into an email or text message or anything like that. You're going to come down here and notice that the link that you customized is going to be right here that you can click on, and it will bring you right to your fundraising page. So we'll check that out in a second. But if you entered a password in the previous screen, you can also go to your account to access a Walker dashboard that will allow you to make all of those customizations to this page that we'll take a look at in a minute. If you didn't and you click on this, it's going to just show you that you still can create an account if you decide that you want to do that afterward. So you don't have to do that. That's not necessary. It also gives you an option to receive emails if you've changed your mind about that. But the more important part of this confirmation page is that it has some additional details that are going to be important about walk day. The day of the walk, when check-in is, what time the walk begins, the route length, all of those kinds of things, where the walk's going to be starting from, some information about who to write checks to, if you're collecting offline donations, some information about where the money goes, information about the programs that your fundraising supports, and my contact information if you have any questions whatsoever. So thank you so much for registering. And before we go, I just want to take a look at this fundraising page that was created in the registration process. So all of this information is going to be input for you. If you want to customize this page with a photo of yourself here, you can do that by creating the account that we chatted about in the first step. Or you can send that information to me and I can update that information for you behind the scenes. So if you want some help and you want someone to take care of that for you, I am at your service. And that concludes today's tutorial about how to join a team or register as an individual walker for the 29th annual Spring Walk to Build.